Good evening students. So welcome to Sri Vidya Tutorials. Today I am going to discuss about remaining formulas and important formulas in atomic structure for MSET point of view. Okay. So see here photoelectric effect. So generally here photoelectric effect means what? So the ejection of electrons. Okay. So the ejection of electrons by striking of what here? Photon on the surface of metal. Okay, so these are what? Ejected electrons. These electrons are called what? Photoelectrons. Such phenomena is called as what? Photoelectric effect. Okay, generally the total energy so falls or strikes on the surface of metal divided into two parts. Okay, so one part converts into work function, remaining part converts as a what? Kinetic energy of ejected electron. Okay, so generally E is equal what here? H nu. Okay, first one E is equal to W plus Ke. So in this here E means what? Energy, total energy. W means work function. Okay, Ke means kinetic energy. So then here E is equal what? H nu. So to convert this in the same formula, but according to Planck's quantum theory, E means what? H nu is equal to H nu naught. So nu naught is the threshold frequency. Then M mass. Okay. V is what? Velocity of particle. Okay. So this is about the what? Photoelectric effect formula. So Einstein's explanation. Then next one is what here? De Broglie's equation. So according to de Broglie's, mainly de Broglie's explain the what? Dual behavior of microparticles like electrons. So generally this equation is called what here? De Broglie's equation. So what is that equation? Lambda is equal to h by mv. Lambda is equal to h by mv. So lambda means what here? Wavelength. H is Planck's constant. M is mass of particle. V is velocity of particle. Okay. So by using this to calculate what here? De Broglie's wavelength of the particles. Okay. Then Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So actually definition of Heisenberg uncertainty principle is, so it is impossible to determine the exact position and exact momentum of electron. Exact position and exact momentum of electron. Okay. So mathematical expression for this what Heisenberg uncertainty principle is delta x into del p greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Here, so actually delta p means, here p is what? Momentum. So delta p means uncertainty in the momentum of electron. So delta x means what? Uncertainty in the position of electron. So delta p is equal to write here m delta v. So when we substitute in this formula, so what we get here? We can write here one more formula, delta x into, to get delta v greater than or equal to h by 4 pi m. Okay. So one more formula for Heisenberg uncertainty principle is what? These two formulas are very important to calculate to solve the problems. Okay. So what is that? Delta x into delta v greater than or equal to h by 4 pi m. Okay. Here delta v means what? Uncertainty in the velocity of the particle. So m is what? Mass of the particle. Okay. So this is about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So then to discuss about one, we can do one question or one problem. So about based on what here? De Broglie's equation. See what is the question here? A cricket ball of 0.5 kg is moving with a velocity of 100 meters per second. The wavelength associated with its motion is, means we have to calculate what wavelength. Okay. So here velocity given how much? 100 meters per second. And mass of kg means kg is the unit for mass. So mass given, then velocity given, then next we have to, by using that we have to calculate what here? So wavelength means we have done. So what is that? By for this to use de Broglie's equation. So generally what here, this de Broglie's equation gives the relation between wavelength and mass. So that to use this one. So lambda is equal to h by mv. This is the formula. So actually here m given in a problem 0.5 kg. Velocity also given how much, 100 meters per second. So for calculation we require h value. H means what here, Planck's constant. H is Planck's constant. The value of h is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 what joules into seconds. Why to take in joules into seconds? Generally because reason is here, this mass given in kg, okay, and velocity given in meters per second, means SI units. So that here Planck's constant also to take in which joules into second, okay. Directly to substitute in this formula. So what we get here? So wavelength value. Here lambda is wavelength, okay. Lambda is equal to h is how much? 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 by mass is how much given in problem? 0.5 kg into v means here velocity. Velocity how much given? 100 meters per second, okay. So actually here point means to get here 0, here 3 zeros, 1 0 1 0 cancel. So after calculation you will get here 1.32 into 10 to the power of minus 35 meters, okay. You have to check it, calculation. So calculation we cheyalsina part okay. Here which one? So our answer is what here, 1.32 into 10 to the power of minus 35 meters. Means in a given options, so 1.32 into 10 to the power of minus 35 meters given. So which one is our third option, okay. So which option is correct one here? Third option is correct one, okay. So this is the wavelength, okay. 1.32 into 10 to the power of minus 35 meters is the wavelength, okay ma. So one problem completed, okay. Okay ma, so we can do another question. So what is that here question given? The uncertainties in position and the velocity of a particle are, so means what here? Uncertainty in position and the velocity given in a problem, isn't it? Or 10 to the power of minus 10 meters, okay, and 10 into 10 to the power of minus 24 second inverse, okay. So by using which formula we can calculate here? To uncertainty means to use Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So what is that for principle ma? Delta x into, so we have to calculate what here? Mass of the particle, okay. So that to take so delta x into delta p, okay, greater than or equal to, so h by 4 pi actually. So what to take to calculate mass, so that delta v given, so that to use which formula? Delta x into delta v here equal to what here? H by 4 pi m. So by using this formula to calculate mass, okay. So delta x given in a problem, isn't it? How much delta x is equal to here given in the problem. So delta x means what here? Uncertainty in the position. How much 10 to the power of minus 10 meters, okay. So next delta v, so given what is that? Velocity, how much? 10 into 10 to the power of minus 24 second inverse, okay, meters per second. So then, so we have to calculate here mass. So that the same formula to write in the form of what here? By cross multiplication, to write m is equal to what we get here? H by 4 pi delta x into delta v. So cross multiply, okay. So here to substitute. Here meters means here to take h value in which okay, actually in a given what h by 4 pi form given. So need not to substitute h value here, okay. Why? Because in options h by 4 pi given so that to write as it is h by 4 pi into, to substitute delta x is how much? 10 to the power of minus 10. So delta V how much, Amma? 10 into 10 to the power of minus 24 means plus 1 minus 24. How much to get 10 to the power of minus 23, isn't it here? 10 to the power of bases are same. To add what powers? So what we get here? 10 to the power of minus 23 second inverse. Okay. So means here bases are same. So what we get here? M is equal to h by 4 pi into minus 10 minus 23. How much? Minus 33, isn't it? 10 to the power of minus 33. So this is the answer. H by 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 33. So see the options here given, isn't it? Third one is what here? H by 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 33. So which one is the correct answer, ma? Third option is the correct answer. Okay, so these two questions, so up to these two questions are completed. So about what here? Eisenberg de Broglie's wave equation and Eisenberg uncertainty principle. Okay, so next to go for next topic. Schrodinger's wave equation is there. Just so equation, we will write equation. Schrodinger's wave equation. Okay. So okay ma. So next Schrodinger's wave equation is simply, this is called dou square psi. This is called psi. Dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square plus 8 pi square m by x square into e minus v into psi is equal to 0. So that's the one. So here psi square, if we square this to get psi square. Psi square is what? Probability function. Means it indicates the probability of finding of the electron, okay, around the nucleus. So here if psi square value is 95%, so such place is called orbital. Means the space where the probability of finding of electron is maximum is about 95%, that is called orbital. So next psi square is equal to 0. In some places here the probability of finding of electron is 0. Okay, such point is called nodal point or node. Nodal point or node. Okay, so to discuss how to calculate the nodal points of different nodal points means radial nodes. Here nodal points are two types, radial nodes and angular nodes. How to calculate these radial nodes and angular nodes for an orbital? So we can discuss later. Okay. So next here quantum numbers. Next topic is quantum numbers. Actually we have 4 quantum numbers. These quantum numbers describe the total description of electron. Means position, shape, almost all. Okay. So here total 4 are principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number. So for hence these points are important ma. For IP different, okay. So main principal quantum number n indicates with, but by using this formula to calculate what maximum number of electrons present in an orbit. Orbit means what? Main shell, isn't it? According to Bohr's here 1, 2, 3 like this. These are called orbits. So that is what 2n square. N is what here? Principal quantum number. Next, the maximum number of orbitals. Orbit is different from orbital. This is orbit, this is orbital. Orbital means this 95%. Orbit means what? These shells are called orbits. Okay. So, maximum number of orbitals in an orbit is equal to what, amma? N square. N square. For example, if n is equal to 1, okay, actually n values are what here starts with E1, 2, 3 up to what? Infinity. If to take n is equal to 1, okay, to substitute in the formula, so what we get here, 1 n square means 1 square is equal to 1. Means what? Only one orbital is present in the first main shell or orbit. Orbit also called main energy level or main shells. Okay. So next one is what? Angular momentum of an electron in an orbit. Okay. So here two formulas are there, angular momentum. See, observe here. So this is for what? Angular momentum of an electron in an orbit, main shell is MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi. M is mass of electron, V is velocity of electron, R means radius of an orbit, N is principal quantum number, H is Planck's constant. Okay, this formula also very important for mains and MCET. Okay. So next, azimuthal quantum number, second one. This indicates with generally L. Okay, so L values are, so minimum we have to know this. Zero starts with 0, 1, 2 up to what here? N minus 1. Okay. So generally it indicates the mainly, so azimuthal quantum number indicates the shape of orbitals. S orbital has spherical shape, p orbital has dumbbell, d orbital double dumbbell, f orbital complex structure. Okay, so for s orbital L value is always 0. It may be 1s, 2s, 3s, any one to take, but s orbital L value is always 0. For p orbital L value is 1. For d orbital L value is 2. For f orbital L value is 3. Okay. So here angular momentum of an electron in an orbital. Okay, you have to remember. So identify, this is angular momentum of an electron. This is also angular momentum of an electron. But what is the difference here? This is in an orbiter, but here what? In an orbital. Okay. So is equal what? By using this formula we can calculate the angular momentum of an electron in an orbital. So what is that? Is equal to h by 2 pi under root of L into L plus 1. Here h is Planck's constant. Okay. L what here? Azimuthal quantum number. L value is what here? Azimuthal quantum number. Okay, ma. So then to discuss remaining. Okay, ma. So next quantum number is magnetic quantum number. So magnetic quantum number generally describes the orientation of orbitals. Orientation of orbitals. This M value depends on L value, azimuthal quantum number. Generally M values are what? Starts with minus L through 0 up to plus L. For example, to take for p orbital, L is equal to 1. Already you know that. So when L is equal to 1, M values are possible. What are they? Minus 1, 0, plus 1. If L is equal to 1, so these three values are possible for M. Okay. So next quantum number is spin quantum number. Generally this spin quantum number so actually indicates with S normally, but also indicates with MS also like this. Okay. So MS values mainly the spin quantum number indicates the spin of electrons, describes the spinning of electrons. Generally electron has spin in two directions. One is clockwise direction, another one is anti-clockwise direction. So in clockwise actually our MS values means spin quantum number does not depends on any other quantum number. Okay. So means MS spin quantum number has only two values always. They are what? Plus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. For clockwise direction, here spin quantum number value is plus 1 by 2. For anti-clockwise direction, MS means spin quantum number value is what? Minus 1 by 2. Okay. So actually, radial nodes means nodal point completed. Na? So nodal point means what? The space where the probability of finding of electron is 0. So we have two types of nodes. One is what? Number of radial means radial nodes are also called nodes or nodal points. Okay, for calculation of by using this formula to calculate the what number of radial nodes for given orbital. Okay, so what is that formula you have to remember? Number of radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. In this formula, n means what? Principal quantum number, L is azimuthal quantum number. Okay, so next one, number of angular nodes or nodal planes is equal to what? L value. So means what? For a given orbital, always number of angular nodes or nodal planes is equal to what? Its L value. So L is what here? Azimuthal quantum number. Means for example, for s orbital L value is 0. Na? So means for s orbital, angular number of angular nodes will be equal to 0. Okay. So then to do one question. Okay. So what is the question? Which one of the following set of quantum numbers is not possible for a 4p electron? So means given 4p electron means electron present in which orbital by here? 4p orbital. Okay. So 4p orbital. For example, to take here one electron. Okay, so here we can write what here? 3 p orbitals, now one electron is present. Okay, so for this what here? Uh, this indicates generally n value. Okay, the number. This is what n value means for this 4p orbital. N is equal to how much, Amma? 4. N is equal to 4. So here p orbital given. So for p orbital L value we can write 4 quantum numbers for given any orbital. Okay, so L value is how much, Amma? 1. Why? Because p orbital given what here? P orbital. Then next remaining one are, so actually m values may be, okay, we will also when L is equal to 1, m values may be what here? Minus 1, 0, plus 1. Means when L is equal to 1, these three values are possible. Okay. So next ms value is equal to what here? 1 electron is present plus 1 by 2 to take. Okay. So here what is the question actually? You have to understand question first of all. Which one of the following set of quantum numbers is not possible? Is not possible. Okay, for a 4p electron. Okay, see here, observe. Here n is equal for all. Okay, possible. L is equal to 1 for all. Possible. Why? L is equal to 1. P orbital always L is equal. Okay, this is also correct. But here check the m values. So m values in this first option place 1 given 0. But here given what m values are possible? Only 3 now. When L is equal to 1, only 3 values are possible. Either minus 1, 0, plus 1. But here plus 1 okay, 0 okay, minus 1. But here in third option given what 2. Means this is wrong. It is not possible. Why? Because only minus 1. So maximum value is plus 1 only for 4p orbital m value. Not 2. Okay. So means this set of means in all options here spin quantum number also given same plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 only. So only difference given in m values only. Okay. So which according to this concept which one is correct option? Third option. Why? Because if L is equal to 1, M is equal to 2 is not possible. Okay. So when you have to remember when L is equal to 1, only these M values, these three values are possible. Okay. So there is no 2 value. Only maximum is plus 1 up to. Okay. So this is the correct option. Okay, Amma. So, okay, Amma. So next question. The number of radial nodes present in the radial probability distribution curves for the orbital wave function with quantum numbers n is equal to 4, L is equal to 0, M is equal to 0 is. Means from this data you have to identify the orbital. Okay. So then only if we know by knowing the orbital we can calculate the what, Amma? So radial number of radial nodes. Okay, from this data you have to identify first of all. N is equal to 4. Okay, 4. Then L is equal to 0 means what here? S orbital. For S orbital, L is equal to 0. By knowing the orbital, then only we can calculate the number of radial nodes, isn't it? So number of radial nodes formula is what, Amma, here? For calculation, number of radial nodes formula n minus L minus 1, isn't it? So here n given, n how much? 4, okay, 4, L value is how much? 0, okay, minus 1, to substitute this directly also, okay, n values, okay, n, L, next, so what we get here? 4 minus 1 is equal to how much, Amma? 3, okay, which one is the option? Correct answer? Second option, okay, so this is the calculation of number of radial nodes. So this is a given data. Okay. So next, some by using some principles to write the electronic configuration of what an element. Okay. So what are they mainly? Three. We have three principles. What are they? Pauli's principle, Aufbau principle, Hund's rule. Okay. And Pauli's principle means what? No two electrons can have same set of 4 quantum numbers. So for example, to take here 1s2 given. For this what? Here this indicates n value, isn't it? This one is n. Means for this, for both cases, for here how many electrons are there? 2 electrons. Okay. For 2 electrons n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1. Okay. So which orbital given? s orbital. So for s orbital, L is equal 0, L is equal for 2 electrons. These 2 electrons are present in which orbital? S orbital. So that for 2 electrons, L value is same 0. When L is 0, M also 0. But here this electron, here 2 electrons are there. These arrows indicates electrons, isn't it? So this first electron has clockwise direction. So for clockwise direction, S value is equal to minus 1 by 2. For second electron has what? Anti-clockwise direction spin. So for this electron, S is equal to minus 1 by 2. So among the 4 quantum numbers, first 3 are same for both electrons. But last, so these 2 electrons can differ in the what? Last spin quantum number. Okay. At least 2 electrons can differ in at least in one quantum number. Not same set of 4 quantum numbers. That is Pauli's principle. Half-Bohr principle means what? Generally, electrons fill in the orbitals in the order of increasing order of their energies. So generally, energy of orbitals so known by using two methods. What are they? So one is N plus L method and next one is Euler's diagram. So N plus L method is important for MSET. Here N means what? Principal quantum number. L is H-metal quantum number. So here concept is the orbital with more N plus L value has more energy. So for example, take here 3s 3p orbitals given. Among them, which one is greater or which one has more energy to see here? For 3s orbital, N is equal to how much, Amma? So 3, isn't it? Okay. So here we have only two quantum numbers, N value and L value. So L is equal to how much here? S orbital. For S orbital, L is equal to 0. Okay, next. For 3p orbital, N is equal to how much? 3. Okay, here 3. Then L is equal to how much, Amma? 1. Okay, why? Because p orbital. So by adding N plus L, okay. So for 3s, here 3p to take here. N plus L, how much we get here? For 3s orbital, N plus L is equal to, here 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. Here for 3p orbital, N plus L is equal to, so how much? 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Means for 3s orbital, N plus L value is 3. For 3p orbital, N plus L value is 4. So among the 3s and 3p, which one has more N plus L value? 3p orbital. So that which one has more energy? Which orbital among the 3s and 3p which has more energy? 3p orbital has more energy. Okay, now so this is Aufbau principle. Next, Hund's rule or Hund's rule. Generally here, Hund's rule means if degenerated orbitals are available. First of all, each degenerated orbital means what? So the orbitals which have same energy, those orbitals are called degenerated orbitals. If degenerated orbitals are available, first of all, each orbital filled with one electron, then only pairing takes place. That is called Hund's rule or Hund's rule. So this is about atomic structure. That's enough, I think, for MSET. Okay, ma. So all concepts are covered mostly. Okay, then in the next class we can do some questions in previous MSET questions. Okay, we can solve some previous questions in the next class. Okay, for atomic structure. Okay, ma. Please like, share and subscribe to Sri Vidya Tutorials and join the Telegram group. So through link given below. Okay, thank you.